abilities. It all started with rapping in my room, to rapping on stage. And today I believe in myself, in my message, in my heart, I believe that I was made for this. Welcome to Glory Unified Open Mic. Now, my name is Edgar Galvez, and I go by Drizzy. I want to welcome you all here to this beautiful space at the Bandung Bookstore with the Eastside Arts Alliance. I was born right here, right across the street, grew up right here my whole life, and I have the privilege to be able to share space in my community and be able to do these things, man. So it's such an honor to have you all here and be able to do this. But I didn't do this alone. I have my brother who's been helping me really bring this vision to life. And so I would like to welcome, and please help me welcome my brother, Jelani.
What's good, everybody? My name is Jelani Washington. I go by Jelani 209, or just Jelani. And yeah, a little bit about myself too. I'm originally from Stockton, California, as you can tell by the area code.
So, question for you all. Did you guys ever have to write a letter to yourself when you were at work, at school, or just for fun? Show of hands. Have you ever had to write a letter to yourself? Yeah. I write a lot of letters to myself. I'm writing all these verses like the letters to myself. Let my mind talk, it's me working on my health. I'm writing all these songs like the medicine to me. Listen to every word, it's like playing therapy. What's up, Lil E? There's a lot on the news. I know she's been feeling scared and we got a lot to lose. I'm sorry for my distancing, being out the loop. I've been locked on the grind, trying to find my own groove, trying to bring this dough home and bring it back to you, and bring it back to moms, and bring it back to sis. I just need a little time, but I could almost taste it.
Look at how we been younger, we actually was not believe. Made it through that isolation. Shout out to my grinding cheese. Shout out to my uncle, cause that sadness who was killing me. Ain't no hocus pocus, nigga, hard work and some mastery. I've been lost on what I gotta do because I'm chasing greed. Flowing on these verses, I am hungry, pray that I never leave. Pray for all the people that I heard when I was chasing greed. It was right beside us at the bottom, now I'm trying.
Writing all these verses like the letters to myself. Trying to build a catalog and put them on the shelves. Please help me welcome to the stage my brother, Cael.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Yeah. My name is Cael. I former 2025 and youngest ever Oakland Youth Poet Laureate. That's me. Surrounded by revolutionaries, young and old. I remember what I was told. Be safe, come home, I love you. And my mother in the morning, who shout out my village, they are right here, my educators. My she told me to be safe, come home, and she loved me. This next poem I write to the community of angels. My grandmother, she came to this country, right? Born in Mexico. And she is an angel. If all the immigrants went away, maybe you wouldn't eat food for the day. American born citizen, yet somehow the culture's becoming straight dividends. We citizens, so why try to remove us? When you needed us for work, man, you used to choose us. Excuse us, no, never mind, I said amuse us. Because a nation is different than all your corporations, yet both produce lies and deprivation. A process so unnatural, yet called naturalization. I guess what I'm trying to say is, why are you scared of these angels? That come from afar to bring us blessings. Stop focusing on the bad intentions. Man, if all the immigrants went away, I wouldn't even know what to say. I wonder what you'll think, little man, when you finally see the sky. Will you play in the rain? Will you chase dragonflies? Yo, little man, did you know you're already home? There's beauty to this life, and everything there ain't. The flowers push through the concrete. That's the lesson, that's the strength. Maybe one day you'll ask me what hate was, and I'll just smile and pray. Say it's just a story, because we shine light on the bad days. I know it's easy to say, but don't you worry about a thing. Little man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for calling you a man. Understand that this world will force you to be one sooner than you think. But from one man to another, never, ever stop being just a boy who loves his mom. Love always, yeah.
So this next song that we're going to be performing, or that I'm going to be performing, is the first song on an album I just dropped in May. It was called God Is Working. And this one's called Parasocial Freestyle. So I'm just going to let the song speak for itself and let's make it happen. Parasocial living got me caught up in what routes to choose. Flawless picture painted, imitating different ways to move. All the sacrifices, all the worship of the false line. Once you take a look, you'll understand that it was by design. Go to take your soul and try to keep an artificial mind. One day it's gonna be too hard to understand what's wrong inside. Despite all the information, life will hit a sharp climb. Same rules as kingdom, and I'm learning that it all is fried. Burning to the ground and teach a lesson about what you decide. Innocent, go through it every day. You see a new fight, keep working, go to God. You will take flight. Remember that darkness subsides when it hits light.
How many of you guys have heard of Upward Bound before? So I was working with them last summer, right, in their summer program, and I was an RA, and my students would tell me, Mr. Edgar, why you look so nonchalant? There's so much going on behind the mask that we wear every day. So I wrote a song about it called Nonchalant. It's say I'm nonchalant, I don't try to be, just be in my head, which is why I barely speak. It ain't disrespect shit, at least I don't mean. I like to get real, so I've been planning in my sleep. I wanna take it, they never seen before. Everybody want it easy and forget what it's for. Yeah, I can't blame them. Life as an immigrant, that shit done changed them. Used to be free, now they want it from not me. And I'm trying to stay strong, what if they went for a stretch? I'm the one they leaning on, seeking for some answers. I'm the border child, the one who made it out the chambers. I'm the one begging for the next generation. I'm the one speaking about the pain in this nation. Hear the war cry, mama locked up in some cages. Tired of seeing my people living, thinking isolation. I'm going for some money right now. It should feel selfish, so ask me how I'm doing. I'ma smile, keep it gangster, say I'm nonchalant. So if I love nonchalant. What? And that we call nonchalant.
And this one is called Paid.
Organize these seats, cause sitting is not cheap. You gotta get paid. But I don't know what to do. I gotta pay these bills, but we all said. I'm in debt, no food. I'm trying to climb this hill with all these straps laid. Thank God all day to bless me with wisdom to make a righteous move. And they know my names operate his life without needing to put money on a pedestal. Unfortunately, we must do that sometimes because we gotta pay the bills. But you know, we'll figure it out. But this next song that we're gonna be playing is a joint track between Jersey and I. And it's about the same topic. It's about that money.
Man, we used to ask our mom if we could get money, and sometimes she would say no to us, like, we don't got it. So now that we've grown up, man, I'm 24, you know, I'm making income now, but how do we not let that money change who we are, right? And still being humble to ourselves and real. So, change it. Yeah. Okay. Never let them blue bills change you. Never let them blue bills change you. Never let them blue bills change you. What? Never let them blue bills change you. It ain't you. Money talk loud, coming out of that poverty. Pockets full and deep, got my jeans all sagging. Feeling like the man looking me now I'm budgeting. When it came a long way from all of that struggling. Whoa, let me watch my tone. It's the ego talking, but I know too many gone.
More money, more problems, that's what power said. Coming up from nothing, chasing cheddar, women, eyes of fame. You can't tell me nothing, money run is evil every day. Never let that knowledge change you, it controls in every way. Trying to chase a check so I can put it back in my state. Free my mama that everywhere and show her that this world is great. Grandma worked too hard for me to break away and stay away. Focus on the better you and grow from my awareness. Money ain't gonna change the fact that they ain't really treat you right. Money ain't gonna make the times brighter if you dim like money come and go, but God has always stayed right by my side. I will bring me home. I do not like the way they take my side. All right. So we are going to be passing off the mic to another wonderful performer. This performer is somebody who I witnessed do some good work in the community. Shout out Grassroots Poetry. Another wonderful. Delfa, the goddess.
So I started writing poetry as a child. It was my escape, right? I had a rough childhood, and writing my emotions down was my therapy throughout my life. So I used to always write poems, and I used to share them with my sister. And one day she asked me, "Who are you writing this for?" And I was like, "I'm not writing it for anyone, right? Like, I'm just writing it to let out my emotions." The journey of a woman who won't bottle it in and keep it tucked. The journey of a woman who continued to fill her own cup. These poems are my stories that no one else can ever claim. These poems are my stories where I broke through the pain. These poems are my stories that AI can never duplicate. These poems are my stories and they resonate. So here are my poems. Take a look. Here are my poems because her story isn't written in a history book. Growing up was a little different for me because oldest daughter means second mom in my family. Most little girls get to play with dolls and they pretend to be mothers. But me, I had a sister and 4 brothers. I had to fill shoes that weren't mine to wear. So much pressure that wasn't mine to bear. I protected and I loved them like my own. But at 15, I got pregnant with my son and I left home. I spent years just trying to survive, searching for a peace and safety that I never could find. So I started living reckless, hoping to die. I repeatedly messed up my life, time after time. But behind it all, I could see her. And not only that, but at times I could feel her. And what I felt was heartbreaking. Broken, shattered, ripped to shreds, not just by them, but by the voices in her head. Constant voice of, "You're better off dead." But how could I just stand here and not try to save her? This girl's life literally depends on my love. So I started to whisper to her and I told her, "You got a purpose." And she responded with, "Shut up, I'm worthless." So I told her, "Your smile lights up a room." She said, "Man, my teeth are messed up and I'm missing some too." I was like, dang, how do I build her up? And there was this voice that whispered back and said, "Please just don't give up." And that was the day that I declared an all-out war on the craziest person I know. And since then, my mission has been to continue to grow. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram under Delfa the Goddess. Thank you again for allowing me to share my story here. I hope that, if there's anybody that's questioning themselves, just keep going internal, right? That's where I find my power, and I just encourage everybody else to, keep seeking their power too.
But love is real patient. This shit ain't gonna happen overnight. This a test of dedication. What? It really takes some time to really reach your prime. I'ma take as far as it can go in my mind. Who would've thought this Mexican kid out the block can make it? Let the hood for 4 years. Came back through the majors. Lead. Came back with 2 college degrees. Oh geez, the feeling is great, but this shit ain't fulfilling me. I'm hungry for a change. On my heart in the veins. It really takes some time to really reach your prime. I'ma take as far as it can go in my mind.
God's the greatest. I don't care about all the fake. Came saw that damage that was done. Learning every day because I grew from all the front and love. The only thing that matters in this world, don't let them tell you. Bring your people up and love your neighbor till you end your sins. I don't get it, hating, tearing others down because they chasing riches. Than saying God the one with power when you bring it. Questioning me, but you do not think about my limits. I was taught to trust in me when your life is feeling finished. If you lean on all external, you will die chasing some digits. The one that holds the power if you thrive in independence. God the only one walk you on your journey. Mind your business. I've been tripping, but it been worse. I ain't chillin', we the victim, but remove the label. That's just so restricting. Life and hate, feel like
And even with these battle scars, I never lost my faith because I've been grinding for my dreams. First things first, I'm paying homage to my brothers that shared with me their knowledge. Top potential anyone in system saw me as a target who said I died due to street violence. But now look at me, I done graduated college. Who would have thought it? Who could have believed? Have this opportunity to be chasing my dreams. I knew that I could do it, but now I'm actually really here. I can't express how I feel, just know I'm blessed. Got that shit tatted on my neck. Reminded to myself that there's more coming next. Fuck the Corvettes, no need for luxury. We came from renting rooms, slaving every day. Family used to say I would never have a chance. I mean, look where you're from and look at what you had. Everyone thought you'd go down the wrong path, but times changed. But I remain the same. Hard as it was, that shit done pushed me to be great. Even with these battle scars, I never lost my faith. Been grinding for my dream. Now you see me on the stage. Now you see me on the stage. Practicing, challenging myself. Ups and downs, wanting to quit. I met a Johnny. He's the one who really pushed me to get to this point. So everything you've all heard today, from letters to myself, I believe, time, made for this, I'm so excited to announce that that is going to be on my first debut album. Made for This is the title. I'm excited to announce that Made for This will be dropping September 4th. So please I invite you all, man, to go check out my Instagram, Drizzy on Spotify. It's gonna be there soon. So that was my big, huge announcement. All right.